Ash Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Thursday podcast.
Oh, haven't we done the podcast?
No, bugger.
You wouldn't even know with how busy we are, you know?
Oh, we
Hey, I
just
just
did
gotta-
what?
Busy.
I just did more lines than I've ever done before.
Yeah, more lines than freak show.
I
freak
did.
Off. Freak off. Something. What?
Yeah.
Spinal Tap 2 is coming out.
Yeah.
Coming out. Yep.
What the hell? Smell the glove, smell the 4K, smell the comedy classic. This is Spinal Tap.
Where's this? An email?
Is remixed, remastered, and re-releasing on the big screen. So is it the same movie? They're just re-releasing it. Don't miss this big screen event featuring a special message from director Marty DeBergi, exclusive sneak peek at Spinal Tap 2.
There's definitely a new movie.
The end continues. Watch the trailer here.
But I think
and
that,
continues. That's brilliant.
but I think what they're doing there is they're showing the original in 4K or some shit.
And they'll probably
then
take the
there-
naughty
then there's
funny
a
bits
trailer
out.
for the new bit.
But is that
Why?
Well, because that's what they did with Dundee. They aired it again.
Oh, you got
and
an
then
encore
they took
release.
the naughty bits out that they think are politically incorrect. And it's like they're the bits we like.
God.
I heard they did that with Mulan recently on Disney Plus. I
come
haven't. Where
There's
there's
naughty
that,
bits in
No,
that?
the big song was because you know
off this
Mulan
person,
pretends
by
to be a bloke so she can go fight in the war.
Yeah.
So she can save her injured father from having to fight and probably die on day one.
Yeah.
And there's a song, "We'll make a man out of you," or "I'll make a man out of you."
Yeah.
And so we're going to take that out because it.
But that's the whole idea.
I
That's
know.
the whole
They
premise.
may as
She
well
is
just-
becoming a man.
Well, they can't.
What the
They can't.
what are you
Obviously,
talking about?
people?
just
Just political correctness gone mad where they're going in retrospect and like either cancelling things or changing the storyline.
they just
or
need a
taking
disclaimer.
songs
They
out.
just need to say, "Hey, look, this was made in 19 whatever. Times are different. Push on."
Yeah, just put a subtitle up, like a caption going, "Made in 1989." Sorry, that's it,
Yeah.
and let people push on.
So there isn't a new Spinal
No, well,
Tap
yeah,
movie?
there is. That's what I thought.
No,
It
there
is. It is. But then you were talking about re-release, so they must be re-releasing it before they bring the new one out. So
Yeah.
I'll have a look and see if I can
They
find
Get
with
the young'uns up to
They're
date.
making it a double whammy situation.
So it's the 41st anniversary re-release, which would be good for me because I have never seen
No,
Spinal Tap.
Neither
You've
have
never
I.
seen Spinal Tap,
No,
Mitch?
I
have
know.
not.
I'm one of those who have seen like clips from it and love it, and probably know
It's
quotes from it.
It's
Yeah.
unreal.
What? Just really funny?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's probably the first time that the first mockumentary I've ever seen,
Right.
Yeah, okay.
I reckon.
which would be that's what it would be.
Yep.
It's a mockumentary.
It's a mockumentary.
Yeah.
And see, they're
It's the
remaking
OG.
Spaceballs.
Well, no, it's a sequel.
Yeah.
That's also another. Yeah, it's another sequel coming out. So hang on. Spinal Tap. The re-release is in August, and then Spinal Tap 2 comes out in September.
Who's in Spinal Tap 2?
I think they're bringing back a fair chunk of the same blokes. Hang on, I'll look this up. Just give me a
Fran
second.
Drescher was in Spinal Tap.
Was she really?
Yeah.
She's now the president of SAG.
So
Is
they've
she?
Yeah.
they're listing Rob Reiner, Michael McKeon, Christopher Guest, Fran Drescher, Harry Shearer.
Harry Shearer?
Yep.
I used to love The Nanny.
Harry Shearer.
Harry Shearer's had an unbelievable career, hasn't he?
Yeah. Well, just kicked on with the Simpsons. I was only talking about that to my kids last night because I've been introducing to that the last couple of years, and they're like, "Oh, season 37's coming out soon." Like it's just something. I mean, it's existed almost my entire life, and
Yeah.
for my kids, they've just got like hundreds and hundreds of episodes of this show. And I'm thinking these guys have been doing voices for 30 years of the same
Nuts,
show.
isn't it?
And now that it's on Disney Plus, like syndication just takes it to a whole other level. Like they can just, their kids will never have to work.
I
So I
remember-
need to watch that. I do need to watch Spinal Tap.
Oh, you do. You do. I think
Okay,
it'll
we'll
still
watch
stand
that.
Up too. Yeah, go and watch it. on the big
Spaceballs.
screen.
I've actually never seen. I've seen some of it. I think I
Oh,
started
it
to
was
watch
my
that years and
favourite.
years ago, but for
But
whatever
I was,
reason didn't finish
I was
it.
little and it's got a lot of very literal jokes and I found
Yeah.
that very funny. And lots of innuendo. That's probably where I
Innuendo.
started.
Mm.
I went, I'm going to note all of these down. And just the fact that it was balls made me laugh. That was the level. But it is funny.
They
Mel
released
Brooks.
it was like an announcement trailer. And so it obviously, because its main thing that it's ripping off is Star Wars. And so it's got the opening, crawl with a text
Yeah,
disappearing into
yeah.
space. So it says 38 years ago, there was only one Star Wars trilogy. But since then, there have been a prequel trilogy, a sequel trilogy, a sequel to the prequel, a prequel to the sequel. All this is true, by the way. Countless TV spin-offs, a movie spin-off of the TV spin-off, which is both a prequel and a sequel. Not to mention 2 Dunes, 7 Jurassic Parks, 2 Avatars plus 3 upcoming Avatars, making 5 Avatars, 36 MCU movies with 2 different Robert Downey Jr.'s, DCU attempt number 1, DCU attempt number 2, an animated Lion King, a live-action animated Lion King, a live-action animated Lion King prequel, 8 Harry Potter movies, a TV series remaking the same 8 Harry Potter
Has
movies.
there been 8 Harry Potter movies?
Yep.
Yeah.
What
7
the
books they turned into
fuck?
8 movies. A whole streaming service out of Star Trek. 7 Alien movies, 2 of which were also Predator movies, not for the mistake in the ape. And it goes on and on and on and on. And says, but there's only ever been 1 Spaceballs until now. And it's Mel Brooks. Like, he's going to be playing a big part in it. He's
Isn't
like,
he 99?
I was going to say 98, but he might actually be 99. Yeah.
I think he's 99.
Like, I just hope that he makes it. He's
Me
99. He
too.
just turned 99 last week.
Mitch,
Oh, is he a crab too?
Do you reckon your body knows when you're about, when you get closer to a toilet when you want to take a shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I reckon 100's exactly the same thing.
Yeah, I reckon you can feel out your own
And your body
demise. I
goes,
feel like they
"Nah,
choose it. They're like,
it's time to
yeah, I'll
die
just
now."
get over the
probably
100.
start
and-
thinking about it more. Mitch, the movie June.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it, but I've heard that that's a
No,
really
you wouldn't
good
get it.
film.
It is very good. I still feel like it wouldn't be,
My cup of tea.
yeah, because
It's a good film. I don't know what's going on in it, to be honest.
I didn't the first time I watched it, and at the cinemas, I appreciate because it's Denis Villeneuve, the director who did Sicario, he did Prisoners, made a lot of like great movies. They've actually just signed him up to do the next James Bond for Amazon, which I'm very excited about.
Are you a
being
fan
him.
of Chalamet?
Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah, I don't know.
But-
I couldn't tell you what,
What else he's
Do
done?
you
and he
understand
looks
what Chalamet?
You can't even say it.
Do you understand what he's saying in June? Because you don't in the Bob Dylan thing.
Yeah, right. I haven't seen that one yet.
He
Well, that's
was
the thing
excellent.
with.
Actually, I do like him. I love that Dylan film.
Yeah, right.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with June is I watched it and I appreciate it. I was there with
Oh,
a
he's
friend
pretty
who'd
good,
read the
yeah.
book and seen the
Yeah, you
original
can,
and
yes, yes.
said it was great.
Okay.
And then I'd heard from a mate who works in audio and he said, he goes, I watched it with headphones on. He said the sound design's incredible. So before the second one came out, I sat down one night from a big screen, lights off. I put my really good headphones on and watched that movie which I've never done before. I feel like an idiot watching a movie at home with headphones on. And then I had the subtitles on. I'm like, oh, now that I can read what some of this shit is, it makes so much more sense.
What are you
because
It's
talking
dangerous when
about,
you're jerking
June?
off, by the way. Be
no,
careful
well,
of
yeah,
that.
that's different. Yeah, yeah.
Which
I
movie?
bought-
June.
Put your
June.
headphones on
Yeah.
because you think you're at home alone, you're in your own little world, and then all of a sudden, someone walks in.
Should
Be
we-
careful- be
Big-
careful
well,
of
that's
that.
the thing. That's
Your Bluetooth's connected up to the bloody.
Oh, right.
It's
You
not
can't.
Bluetooth. or
Yes.
because my wife works night shifts, and I'm like, that might be an experience. I would like to know what that's
no, I'm
like.
saying
You know,
he's in his own
but-
little world with his headphones on, listening to watching the Bob Dylan movie, jerking off, and Sarah walks in. He doesn't know she's walked in because he's got his headphones.
Yeah, but isn't it better to just not know that they've walked in and left again?
He's
Like,
playing Mr.
just be in
Tambourine
that-
Man on his penis.
And Chalamet doesn't speak like Bob Dylan in June,
no.
just to clarify.
Well, that's.
But he does-
Right. Okay. Thanks for that. Right.
I want to go
I guess I'll
home.
have to make the adjustment then.
And then you might get it.
You got to forget that he played Bob Dylan for it to work. I find. Otherwise, I get very, very confused.
Yeah, that does sound
And
confusing.
don't bring Charlie and the Chocolate Factory into it.
Oh no, you're crossing over your wonkers.
You can't cross your wonkers.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.